They say. Do I? Oh yeah, I don't have any. I do not have any slides. And no slides today. Oh crap, where's my music? All right.
Degenerate trading weekly options, Lambo, Miami models. Go broke and gamble again. Stop losses are for losers, add some more. Do the opposite of Kramer and screw the RSI.
Uh-oh. Oh, I clicked off it. Oh darn. Crap. I clicked on a message. Hold on, one more time. Did y'all see my Cracker Barrel video? Hold on. God darn it. You think I would download my own music?
Degenerate trading weekly options, Lambo, Miami models. Go broke and gamble again. Stop losses are for losers, add some more. Do the opposite of Kramer and screw the RSI. Degenerate trading weekly options, Lambo, Miami models. Go broke and
Still
gamble
coming on.
again. Stop losses are for losers, add some more. Do the opposite of Kramer and screw the RSI. The RSI.
All right, that's enough. But if you want to, I guess they haven't posted this yet, so you get an early sneak peek. I did a video on Cracker Barrel with their new logo and their CEO. I didn't know, but Alex Reed sent me a message. He goes, "Hey, have you seen Cracker Barrel?" I go, "No." And then I didn't fall. The stock was down 10%. Oh, it is down 10%. Wow, it's down more. But Cracker Barrel, I didn't even think of that one. It might be a new Chipotle Cava. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes because today kind of reminds me of yesterday a little bit. Let me get my other glasses because I can't see worth the darn. So today, bleh, bleh, not much. I will say the market maker move is not displaying today, which is kind of weird. I guess the market makers are in Jackson Hole on vacation with Jay Powell. But basically, man, not even the SPY. They can't get any data. Okay, well, that's kind of weird. But basically, yesterday we did a Iron Condor, which is very rare, but a lot of people were asking, and a lot of volatility yesterday. So all we did was we sold some call spreads. Do that. We'll do SPX yesterday, and then we sold some put credit spreads, and we went right into that market maker move. Pretty range bound. And today, kind of the same thing. We had some data at 10 a.m. That's what the big rally was here. And then we kind of just did nothing all day. So I don't know what everyone else is doing, but selling premium, or as I call selling vol, has been pretty smooth. I mean, you've had some like 20-point ticks. I will say, I don't know how anyone is day trading the S&P because today, like yesterday was great. I know a lot of y'all made over 100%. Um, but I cannot imagine what these E-mini traders or S&P, SPY traders are doing because it's like, oh, breakout, 20-point decline. So selling vol or selling premium, we do it at 10 a.m. You put the trade on and then you don't have to manage it. You try to let it expire at max value. And that's it. So today we have about a 40-point cushion, give or take, 42-point cushion. Looking, that's why I would almost at max value. But that's probably the simplest thing to do because there's no trade management. needed. Yesterday I bought Nvidia, Palantir calls and did really, 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 really good. Um, Today I bought some PDD weekly calls that did really good too. But I don't know what everyone else is saying to do because the market is brutal. Um, because you have all these Fed speakers and I don't know what, just everything. Here's the easiest thing is doing 10 a.m. trade and not doing anything else. But I'm a little worried about the market because Chamath is coming out with the new SPAC, the SPAC con man, and usually that's a sign of the market top. So the one of the biggest grifters is coming out with the new SPAC, and if you look at his SPAC performance, they're all down like 97%. So it's pretty funny. So I don't know. I'm just short-term trading is the thing to do right now. Um, and that's it. I mean, that's pretty much it. There were some good trades too in PSKY from the news flow scanner. Those options went from like 82 to a dollar plus. And then Big Bill I like too. Big Bill. Wow, look at Big Bill taking off. And then PDD. But let's see what the chat says. My Robinhood account is up. Oh, I was up 70% year to date. Now it's up 67. I lost 300 bucks on Cody. My 10 lot is going to zero. I bought some pre-calls and then some PDD. Trying to sell at 90 from like 60 and 70. Oh, look, a little uptick here. Tomorrow, yeah, I'm hearing a lot of people say tomorrow's going to be choppy too. I don't know. China's looking good. China's probably the best thing out. But I mean, I don't know how you like does anyone try to day trade the S&P, the SPY? Because man, it is I gotta figure that's probably the hardest thing ever to do. Because I was telling Christian, I was like, what are other people doing? And he showed me some of their like telegrams, and they're just like doing watch lists, short watch lists, long watch lists. And I'm like, is anyone actually trading, or is everyone just like,
They have to, if they are day trading, they have to be really quick with the exits.
yeah, you got to be scalping. You can't make
Yeah,
money.
pretty much. And
Yeah,
plus, you're losing on all that commission as well.
yeah, yeah. It's that's the other thing too. You don't realize a lot of it's commissions too. You're going to get eat up on. The good thing with this SPX and XXP trade is the commission structure. Um, you only enter. You don't pay commissions when you exit because you want it to expire. My buddy just told me Berlin is doing very good. And today I had to go and my girlfriend got a flat tire, so I had to go leave in the middle of the day to go do it. But yeah, some premiums getting high. We're finally getting some decent premiums because the VIX, the VIX needs to go over like 20. That would be ideal. I had a VIX call spread and I covered it. What has the VIX been doing? Just nothing. Look at this fade, fade. So when volatility fades, high volatility, you want to sell. You want to buy low volatility. So if you sell volatility in the morning, volatility is usually a decaying asset class. So just a heads up. So if you look at like VXX, like long term, because it's using the VIX. The VIX is like a volatility products, which use VIX futures are a decaying asset. So ideally, you want to sell it and have it expire worthless and hope volatility doesn't go up later in the day. That is ideal, you know? Yeah. So you want to sell vol and then sell vol in the morning when there's some volatility, because that's all you're getting is some morning volatility, and then hope volatility kind of dies down throughout the day. Right. So that would be kind of the best case scenario is vol to start dying down. Because when you buy options, you need the stock to go up and you need volatility to go up. And I'll show you an example of that. I bought some PDD weeklies today, and you can see the stock is 30 cents off the high. I mean, literally. But the weeklies, I'm only up 16% on. That's it. And those are weekly options. And I bought them in here, like 50 cents lower, because time decay and volatility decay. So two things going against me. When you sell premium, like on SPX, or you could do XXP, I sold probably in here. So let's just say 10 points difference. But you can see the trade's almost at max value because of that time decay and the 0 day options really accelerates. Really, really accelerates. So even though we just popped, I mean, this is what makes it hard. If you're short, S&P just popped 20 points in 15 minutes. Like you cannot, and I'll say this 1,000 times, you cannot make money day trading the SPY. It is nearly impossible. I've never met anyone who was successful buying SPY calls and puts intraday or even the E-mini futures day trading. It is impossible to do. But if you sell premium like a market maker, you're going to win a majority of the time because it is nearly impossible. And that's what I did for a living. Well, I'd swing trade because you can't day trade, but I was that CTA. Yeah. Yesterday was great, but why was yesterday so good? Because we had a huge move, right? We had a 60-point move. You're not going to get that every day, right? I mean, literally was able to buy SPY calls, then you get a quick move. That doesn't happen every day, and it won't happen every day. Like today, if you bought SPY calls, even down here or down here, you're still down money. So yeah, we got a little bit lucky yesterday and good timing. And then today, we don't have to worry about any timing or really anything. So pretty smooth sailing today, to say the least. But yeah, you can see these calls aren't even moving. 15%. It's nothing. Anyway, yeah, I know there's a lot of programs on it and stuff like that, but again, I'm just telling you all the real stuff. Sell premium in the S&P and do not do that on SPY. Do it on SPX and XXP. This is coming from the CBOE website. So there's no marketing, no gimmicks, as I like to say. The benefits of trading the SPX and XXP is their cash indexes. Okay. So there's zero stock assignment, zilch. They're cash settled. So you don't get any unwanted shares. If you're trading the SPY and you're buying like a call or a put, or you do a spread on them, and you get assigned 100 shares, and you have, I don't know, 20, 30, 40, $5,000 account, that's a ton of money. You could be on the hook big time. So you don't want that risk at all. You have certainty. No exercisement risk, nothing like that. No early assignment. And SPY trades, I think, what, till 4:15? So then you have after hours you have to worry about. So I don't want to worry about any of that. These close at 4 p.m. That's why we do them at 10 a.m. And then you get taxed better. 60/40 tax treatment. So you get taxed a lot better too. And if you look, the S&P inverse relationship with the VIX index. So what is the program based out of? The measurement of the VIX is the measurement of the SPX options. So it works hand in hand. Higher VIX, more premium, a lower VIX, less premium. So that's good. So when you have the VIX go up, you have the S&P go down, but you have volatility go up. So the price of SPX options gets higher. That means there's more money to collect. and they're mean reverting, which is even when you look at like the VIX futures and stuff, you know, it even says should not be used as a long-term buy and hold investment because it is kind of like a wheel. It will always be wheel downhill. It's always going to be rolling, aka decaying. So, you can have like for today, the S&P down 25 points and the VIX is up $1, which is great. But yesterday the S&P was down and the VIX was basically flat. So you see how it usually reverts. So you want to sell high volatility and then buy it back for hopefully nothing, for free or zero, or buy it back cheaper if you're doing an individual stock. But that's kind of the meat and potatoes of it. No, again, no silly gimmicks, nothing like that. Uh, yes, Joshua, good question. So I was actually thinking, he says, why did I buy SPY calls yesterday instead of SPX or XXP? Really good question. So I was actually looking at XXP to buy calls, but the reason I did SPY was it was the quickest thing I can buy on the market and the most liquid at the time. So I think I posted it here, didn't I? Yeah. So it was the most liquid that I could just buy, and I was on Robinhood yesterday. So they're penny wide, and on Robinhood, you really can't like, it's still kind of outdated, you know? Like when you go to place an order quickly. Um, I didn't want to go like mid-market between the bid and the ask or get filled on a price. So I was just like, screw it. And I was already on the Robinhood account, to be honest, because I was doing that, NVIDIA, Palantir, and I felt like a donkey. I mean, I really did yesterday. But it was just the quickest thing I could get. And I was already on uh, the Robinhood app. But you could have done either or. SPX options are a little bit pricier, um, to be fair. You know, like if I do tomorrow's, they're like 29 bucks. So they are a little bit pricier, to be fair. Um, but anything would have worked, and they all would have had the same percentage returns. Um, I wouldn't do the SPY, and I did the next week, but I would not do SPY daily expiration because of all the risk associated with it. But you could have done either or yesterday. There was no like perfect thing. Really, just whatever you could get filled instantly and whatever was the quickest. Because I mean, I don't want to say I bottom ticked the market yesterday, but I think I was like $1 off the Palantir lows, I believe. Where did I buy Palantir calls?
10:55.
What time?
10:55. It was that second green candle from the low.
10:55. I mean, yeah. I mean,
Pretty good.
yeah, kind of bottom ticked it. But again, when you have a volatile market like that too, I was just paying full ask. It's not like now, like for example, let's say I wanted to buy these, I don't know, let's do these Shell January calls. Here I could go and there's no rush, right? They're January. What the hell are they? 52 and a halves. Wow, it's a big order. They're 2040 by 2090. Like here I could go maybe do 2050, whatever. But because it's not going to move and they're January, right? But on the quick moving markets and the super short dated options, you're basically just trying to get tagged and hoping you get filled. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah, Hood, we need Hood to close over 107, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I actually did some more Hood too. Yes, VRAD, because if you look at the market maker move today, It is not displaying on Thinkorswim, actually. Um, yeah, very weird. So I don't know why for the S&P today they have it off. So if you go to NVIDIA, or let's say we type in, I don't know, Apple, you can see it's 275, right? But I don't know why they screwed up the market maker move this morning and they've never fixed it. So kind of weird. I thought that was a little fishy. We've seen that before though, but kind of weird. Speaking of Apple, what the hell happened to this stock? Was this the Graham effect? Graham bought it and now it's going straight down?
I was messing with him the other day about it.
Did you? Where did he buy it? Did he buy the
Well,
top?
he was bragging when it had that little pop, but then I guess it just started deflating from there.
I bet you Graham bought it at 235. I I I would bet good money on that. And that's why it went straight down. But China's looking good. China's looking really good, actually. Um, just not Apple at all. All right. Christian, I think you have the training session.
Yep. Let's see.
Yeah, they are for PDD. You could do PDD, and we'll probably look at PDD again for next week. When are their earnings? Next week? Yeah. So you could for PDD, you could look at the next week options. Maybe it goes down over the next few days. But you could do that for PDD because they don't have earnings till 8:25. When's that? Oh, it's Monday. Oh, you have to get in by tomorrow. Oh man. I really wish it didn't fill this earnings gap. But yeah, $10 implied move. I would look for 133. To be fair, I bought the weekly, so I have to re-enter too tomorrow, I guess. So I'm right there with you. I gotta re-enter PDD tomorrow because my weeklies will expire. All right. Oh, the cat's here. So today we just sold the bear call spread. So today we just sold the bear call spread at 10 a.m. The 6405, 6410. Christian, can you take it away? Sorry, I have a
Yep.
kitty cat wants to come in. Is Graham vying to be the next Kramer? Oh yeah, make sure you stop the recording.
Yep.
Maybe. But yeah, we got to send out Tesla here too. Let me work on that while you take it, Christian.
Alrighty. Yeah,
Uh,
trying to get it pulled up here.
I tried looking at other people's telegrams to see, but I had Christian doing research. When does GitLab report, by the way? Are they anytime soon?
I think at the end of the month, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it looks like September 5th that week. September 3rd, Susie, thank you. All right, Christian, I think you could take it away.
Having a trouble with the link. Link trouble, like always.
Oh, we got a visitor. A cow.
Alrighty. You want to stop sharing your screen, Lance? Notice, yes, we do use the 4 p.m. indicator for swing trades just to figure out what the implied move is. Let's see.
Christian's gonna stream our 4 p.m. class. If you guys and girls want to watch it and join the program. 3% this morning. Those big bear puts Worked out like a charm. All right, please note there's risk involved from February 20th, 2025 to today. 8/12/2025, the win rate is 88.5% on the option. The average return 13% on our 6-hour hold time. Despite the success, we cannot guarantee future results. There's always a high degree of risk involved in trading. Apparently, yesterday they gave me the wrong presentation. That's why some people had some problems. I just got filled an AUPH too. Some people had some issues with the link, so they said run it back. All right, let's talk about the most successful strategy to date, one that has really helped my account, specifically my little Robinhood account up. When did I was up in Robinhood? And one that's helped Christian hit a double. I mean, that's not bad. 65%. Market's up like 7%. And it's helped 124 winning trades with an 88% accuracy. And since April, we've averaged, the stats say 3,500 a month, just about. Here's the cool part. Our next trade goes out tomorrow because we're doing it live. By the way, we have a live training tomorrow. What time is that? Can you message Deanna? Like 9:40, 9:45? Open a position around 10 a.m. and I'll give you the market maker indicator too, so you can use it and find the market maker move every day. And then let the market run its expected course. As long as nothing crazy happens, you're good to go. At 4 p.m., that's when the cash cha-chings. And I get it sounds too good to be true, but you're going to see a ton of examples. So let's look at the first one. You open a trade right around 10 a.m., you get your signal. Maybe you work, maybe you go to Cava and eat a pita, maybe you go to Sweet Green and get a salad. Then you come back 4 p.m., a little jingle in your pocket, hee hee hoo hoo, good to go. The next day, same thing, repeat. Do this trade around 10 a.m., go to Costco, go to Target, come back at 4 p.m., cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. March 14th, do the same thing. Maybe you walk on the treadmill. Maybe you go get some sushi and get some salmon, some yellowtail, maybe a little miso soup. And then at 4 p.m., you get a nice chunk of change. $1,093 in 3 days. These are not back tested. They're not pulled from a study. Real trades, real people, real results. All delivered at 4 p.m. Another example, you do the same thing every day. I mean, it's very repetitive. Sometimes I sound a little cuckoo saying it because I say the same damn thing. You do the trade at 10 a.m., do whatever you want. Of course, they're showing nice stuff. You go get sunburn at the beach. 4 p.m., the money, that's when it goes. You're good to go. Today, I did a whopping one contract, as you can see. Here in the SPX, it's already at 100%, $90. So I did $90 today because I did one. If you do 2 contracts, you'll be aiming for around $200. 3 contracts, $300. You get the picture. Next day, set up the trade, play golf. I would just watch the Happy Gilmore movie. And 4 p.m., cha-ching. We don't have to time our entry. We don't have to time our exit. We don't have to carry about the market. We don't have to day trade. We don't have to watch it like a hawk. We don't have to do anything. In fact, I usually tell people, go off for the day. Don't look at it. Don't do anything. You're good to go. You know, the returns are always posted 4 p.m. Now, I admit this should not be possible, but thanks to a unique phenomenon happening right now, anyone can use this and do it as long as you have a regular broker account, even a retirement account. It's not a silly gimmick. It's a phenomenon that occurs each day, driven by the market makers. Most folks just don't know how to leverage it. But today, that changes. You see, we're going to share the strategy with you today, the secrets, pull back the curtain, and how you can participate live with us tomorrow, targeting around $200 a day, but that's not all. How you can stack them to potential $1,000 a week. So if that sounds exciting to you, welcome to the 4 p.m. payout plan. I'm Lance Ippolito. That's me. I used to trade a lot. Now I trade small lots. No more size. Sadly, can't do it. Not a big dog anymore. I'm retired, basically. And I get to share people 1,200 unique money making opportunities since I've joined here. Some of the year's best include Chipotle, Sweet Green, Verizon, CVS. I mean, you name it. Ford 76% yesterday, Coin 110% yesterday. But this is completely new. It's a phenomenon that allows you to target bare minimum 250 per day without trading any particular direction. So no direction, you don't have to time the markets, nothing like that at all. Very simple. Keep it simple. I trade the markets open and close mostly every day, and it doesn't matter if the market goes up, down, or sideways, we can still target a nice payout each and every day. Yet, each scenario still allows us a chance to target that 4 p.m. payout. And here's why I'm here. We're going to walk you through some recent trades and show you how to replicate them starting tomorrow. All you need is a basic broker account. Any account works, even a retirement account, 401k account, it doesn't matter. All good to go. But I want to mention something up front. You're going to see lots of winners because they do hit via probability and math. Unlike doing directional trading, like if you're trying to day trade the SPY, you're going to lose money. 99% of the time, if you day trade, you're going to lose money. Instead, we are like market makers, and what we do is we trade like a market makers. Therefore, market makers usually win a majority of the time, so therefore our trades win with a very high accuracy rate, right around that 90% mark. So again, all we're doing is trading like a market maker, the guys and girls who control the options market and stock market, and that's how we've won 124 out of the last 140 live issue trades. Pretty crazy, I know. 1,000 could have turned into 20,000, but that does not mean losses won't happen. They will. There's no such thing as a perfect strategy. If so, I would be probably in Italy right now on my mountain next to my helicopter and stuff. But don't over leverage yourself. Never bet the farm on an investment. See, finding success in the stock market is not about hitting one big winner every once in a while. It's about doing one thing consistently and then watching the results compound, repetition. And that's what this 4 p.m. payout plan aims to do. It's a basic trade anyone can do any day of the week. Just set it up at 10 a.m., go about your day, and then at 4 p.m., win, lose, or draw, that's when the trade is over. It's proven to work in the best and the worst of times because we actually started it when the market was crashing. And that was, when back in February, it was doomsday. Market lost 5.3 trillion, 16 down days in a row. If you have money tied up in the market, especially calls, you probably had worthless options. However, 1,004 p.m. payout plan posted a drastically different outcome. We logged 8 winners in a row while the market was crashing. We weren't buying puts. We weren't shorting the market. We weren't timing the market. All we did was a basic trade. That we're sharing with you today and every day. We like to target right around a couple $100. Whew. Lots of examples because, again, we do these trades just about every day. While most folks lost money, we were rolling in, I don't know, gravy. It was good. A little slice of the pie, as I was saying yesterday. It's all we're trying to get, a little slice of the pie. They say it takes an average American 80 hours of work to make $2,700, but we did that in 8 basic trades. It's not even the best part. We haven't been keeping these to ourselves. We've been sharing them out with 1,100 different people from all over the world, like Greg from Texas, $42,000 replicating the strategy. Now that's a big return. 42 grand will buy you a nice car, maybe. But please note, Greg from Texas is on Hunting Wives, and he's probably rolling in the 6 figures. He's got his, Ford F-150 King Ranch, driving around, got a nice ski boat. But here's what's cool. You don't need 6 figures to target these 4 p.m. payouts. You don't need years of experience. You don't need to guess which direction the market might head. Heck, don't have to worry about any of that mumbo jumbo. You can start small. I mean, look at me. I did $90 today, 1 contract. You don't have to go crazy. And when compared to normal strategies, it's very passive. You don't have to manage your options. You don't have to look at the stock. You don't have to do anything. I mean, literally, you just place the trade at 10 a.m. and then that's all you do. You don't have to do anything else. Like, I can't make this any simpler at all. I try to keep it simple. The KISS method. The returns posted 4 p.m. no matter what. Many considered a set it and forget it system. Earlier this year, I took a bad loss on a space talk, a lunar, and I got my butt kicked. 15 dimes gone. I thought it was great. The market turned against me, and I was like, no. It was a harsh reminder of how challenging directional trading can be. There's so many variables you have to get right. You have to get timing, you have to pick the right stock, you have to pick the right price, you have to do everything right. And I am not right a lot of the times. My girlfriend will say, she would say, you're wrong 99% of the time, and she's right. But with this, we don't have to time our entry, we don't have to time our exit, we don't have to do anything like that. And you don't have to be right. It's good. It's kind of idiot proof, as someone was saying in the chat yesterday. With this new type of trade, we don't have to worry about any of that. Not at all. The margin for error is so wide, it can be hard to be wrong. I'll explain in just a second, but that's why we won. Should be at 90% after today. All we have to do is let the trade, place it at 10 a.m., let the market do its thing, and then we're good. That's it. I know you're probably thinking, Lance, this sounds like BS, but no, I mean, I'll show you the results. Let's read some more slides. Market volatile, doesn't matter. Volatility is actually better for us. Market go up, down, sideways. Each scenario still allows a 4 p.m. payout. Here's another example. Market was choppy, doesn't matter. Still got paid, 300 bucks. Next day, market was a mess. Still got paid, 400 bucks. Next day, the market grinded higher. Still got paid, 350 bucks. Market here kind of did nothing. Still got paid. That was a nice 3 trades, 3 profits. A few $100 at the end of the day would be nice. You could go to IHOP, maybe Outback, maybe Seasons 52 if you're healthy. That's money that could go to a number of things like Kool-Aid with friends, an Amazon purchase, a $500 electric bill, a nice dinner. Maybe you amp up and you go to Ocean Prime. Whatever you're into, it doesn't matter. It's your money. You work hard for it. Have some extra money. This was designed to work in tandem with your life, not to alter it. So if you have a day job, don't quit. If you're saving for retirement, don't stop. It's not what the strategy is about. It's about using a little bit of money to make a little bit of money and try to do it on the daily. It's not going to make you a millionaire overnight unless you're already a millionaire. It won't allow you to retire tomorrow unless you're already retired. The goal is to collect around 200 bucks a day. That's it, based on 1,000 bucks. Pretty simple. We have people of all ages, skill levels, account sizes using it, like Lynn, who's targeting 50 bucks a day. Don, 440 bucks a day. Robert, 4,500 bucks a day. Doesn't matter what your struggles have been. Maybe you're on a losing streak. Maybe you got a big pimple on your forehead. It don't matter. The strategy was designed to target a payout each afternoon, regardless of how the market, whether it goes up, down, or sideways. Now, I'll explain in just a second how it works, but we're not perfect. With any strategy, there's going to be wins and losses. Don't over leverage yourself. In our case, there have been 11 losses out of 91 trades. It's not because we're doing anything overly special. We're just aligning our trade with the daily expectations of the U.S. stock market, specifically the market makers. No one has a better grasp of what might happen throughout the day than a market maker. Their whole job is to forecast today's price and quote the options. In order to do that, we use a market maker move, an MMM, market maker move. It's a mathematical range that represents the best and worst case scenario for the day. So a higher VIX, you have a higher market maker move. A lower VIX, a lower market maker move. So actually when the market goes down or there's volatility, that means we could get more slice of the pie. We have a bigger move, bigger range, therefore more money. Here's how it works. Each day the market maker for any stock out there in the world will give you the highest and lowest possible price. It's meant to account for all possible events that might happen. Good news, bad news, economic data, global tensions, even tariffs. But here's the thing, unless the US stock market has some extreme news where it goes outside that range, because 97% of the time, market makers win. Therefore, the market stays within a range. And that's where strategy begins. We don't care which direction the market might go, higher, lower, flat. It just has to finish within the market maker move, within the range, and we collect our 4 p.m. payout. That's it. Pretty simple. Here's lots of examples, but just goes to show you, you just need the market not to go crazy. Today, it's up 1%. We already made our max profit, but it doesn't matter. As long as we stay within the market maker move, we get our paycheck. That's simple. It happens the vast majority of the time. From a mathematical equation, it should happen about 80% of the time. We're up to about 90% because we give it a little bit more wiggle room, and that's super cool. If you trade direction on a day like today, you lost money, but for us, it didn't matter. We just stayed within the range. Keep in mind, these are not back-tested bull crap from 1995. These are real money trades, real people like me made 1,200 bucks that day. But you didn't need 5 grand. You can get started with a couple $100, 100 bucks, 500 bucks, 1,000 bucks. The process is still the same. As long as we stay within the range, we get our market maker paycheck. Good to go. Here's another example. As long as we stay between that red and green line, we get paid. They were right. We're right. We get a 4 p.m. payout plan. That's really the secret. There's no tricks. There's no gimmicks. Nothing crazy. As long as we stay within the range, we get paid. Market makers get paid. Hoo hoo ha rah. Everything's great. Lovely, lovely, lovely. The market makers set the range wide enough to account for any major market movement, highs, lows, and even surprises that might happen throughout the day. So if we look at another trade, the high was 580, the low was 570. It's a very large range by design. It's meant to capture any major movements that might happen. And sure enough, we close within the range. We collect the 4 p.m. payout. Everything's gravy. 1,000 would have had over 300 in profits. But here, if you notice what happened, there was some tariff news. Oh no, tariffs. If you trade direction, you got your butt kicked. For us, we got paid. That's why our win rate is upwards of 90% because the market makers rarely get it wrong. They only get paid when the market closes within the range. If it closes outside the range, they lose money, so they will do anything in their power to make money. They're greedy bastards. A lot of times they'll push the market back within the daily range. And here's an example of that. Here we close within the range. But if you look what actually happened as we hit the bottom part of the range, why it's really good to use this because it will act as support, the market bounced higher. Why? Because the market makers rigged the stock market. They want to get paid. They defended the market's integrity. When they get paid, we get paid. So it's good to go. Thankfully, they did because we made an extra 300 bucks. All right, here's how March went. We had 17 wins, 1 loss. But when you're not relying on direction, it's not that difficult. There's an example. We like to do lots of trades, 3, 4, 5 a week. They say if you compound it, that could be over 65K, but here's what's crazy. That's only based on 1,000 bucks. Now we can't say you'll make 65K worth of returns, but it's nice knowing pending the trades work in your favor. Which brings me to the live trade we'll do tomorrow together. If all goes as well, we could see a bare minimum 250 hit our account by 4 p.m. Never over leverage yourself, but it's part of our daily program called the 4 p.m. payout plan. As far as I know, it's the only strategy that leverages the market maker's target, the daily payout from the U.S. stock market. And since its inception, it's been a phenomenal success. We have people of their skill levels, backgrounds, account sizes, thrive. Heck, Christian doubled his account in 3 days. It's pretty cool. Like Roger made 570 on his very first few trades. CT made 215 bucks. Max from his Robinhood account made 690 bucks in a day. Jeff 950 bucks in 2 trades. Kathy 5,900 bucks in 3 trades. Doug 7,258 bucks on 10 trades. Robert 14,000 in 3 days. I want to be Robert. And total we won 124 out of the last 140. 88.5% win rate, 1K invested, be over 20 G's, they say, in profits. Imagine what that would look like over the course of a year, or 2 years, or 5 years. And best of all, we can do these trades tomorrow. We'll hold your hand. We'll do it live. We'll take it slow. And we'll walk you through exactly how we do it. Education, we're very, very big on. So if you want all the details, not only can you join us live, but every day we'll post on our private members only 4 p.m. payout plan Telegram channel. So even if you're international, you can join. It's the fastest way to get into these daily alerts at 10 a.m. Read it, follow along, and you're good to go. You'll have 200 unique opportunities over the course of a year to target 250 bucks a day from a strategy that's won 88.5% of the time. There's days where you do not trade, but we'll sure to let you know. We'll be doing the same thing every day. I mean, literally. It's the same ticker, same expiration, same time every single day. So if you're new, it's easy to follow along. We're not doing diagonal, calendar, condors, butterflies, nothing risky like that. We're not bouncing around from ticker to ticker. We're simply aligning ourselves with the daily expectations of the market makers. And as long as the market finishes within the daily range, we should see a 4 p.m. payout. It happened on March 25th. Top end was 579. The low end was 575. And all we had to do was let the market run its course. And thankfully it did. Market did 0 gains for the day, but it didn't matter. We still had a 4 p.m. payout. If you doubled your stake, that'd be worth a little bit more money, and la-di-la, la-la-la-la. The VIP access is 2,250 bucks. That's a great deal, they say, for 200 opportunities. The live workshops, which we're doing tomorrow live together, and another bonus. Because today we're offering 1 year membership for $14.97. Christian, can we confirm that price is right? Because I think.
Yep, sure can.
Please do. But that's not all. I just want to make sure the right price. Everyone will get the market maker indicator as well. It's the same indicator I used to issue every trade I shared today. So you can use it, you can set it up on your chart, and you can find it so you know exactly what to do at 10 a.m. Publisher Nate is a greedy man. He wants to charge $1,000 for it, but you get it free when you sign up and click the link and join the 4 p.m. payout plan. So you won't pay for it. You'll get it included in your membership. Click the link in the chat to sign up and get ready for tomorrow, because we're doing it live tomorrow at lanceippolito.com/4 p.m. a long Italian last name that you'll probably misspell. All the details are on your membership page, so just click the link in the chat, or you can call 904-706-3539 and speak with a real person based out of Florida, a real Florida man or gal. They probably even have a fish tattoo or a shark key or a shark necklace. I have a hook. I don't have it on. Maybe a little palm tree on their neck, showing they're a real Floridian. And remember, you'll get, no, I'm kidding. I don't think we have anyone with it. I wish we did. I'm surprised I don't. But you can call in 904-706-3539. Everyone who joins will get $1,000 off plus the market maker indicator, and you'll be good to go for tomorrow. All right. Let me get to the common questions, and I'll get to your questions in the chat. Question 1. How much does it cost to take? You can get started with $100. You'll be aiming for about 20 to 25 bucks. You start with $100, so start small and scale over time. How many trades a week should we expect? Usually 3 or 4, depends on the week. Sometimes we've done 5 on some weeks. Will this violate the pattern day trade rule? No. You can do it with a small account. For example, Christian has, what, a $4,000 account now? You had a $2,000 account last week. And
I should be at 5,000 at the end of the week if everything goes to plan.
Wow.
With the 4 p.m. plan.
Never count the chickens before they hatch.
Yeah, you're right.
But you can start small. You don't need a $25,000 account, because each trade closes at 4 p.m. When the market closes, it does not count as a day trade. So just a heads up there. What ticker are we actually trading? Not the Qs, the diamonds, the special market ticker that trades for a fraction of them. Pay less taxes. It's a cash index, so a lot better, to be honest, than anything else. But if you want all the details, we have a special report for it, of why we trade it, the advantages of it, so you can do it too. How do you install the indicator? Well, it's pretty simple. You literally click on the link in the chat to do it. It's kind of easy to do. Or you click the link in the members area to get it installed. It should take about 60 seconds. Very, very easy. I mean, the older I get, the more I like simplicity, to say the least. A lot. It works on Thinkorswim, but if you don't have it, don't worry. We'll show you how to get the market maker move on any broker. What type of account permissions do I need? As long as you do a credit spread, you're good to go. All right, and there's a 14-day money back guarantee. Here's some more testimonials. We get lots of them. To be honest, gang, I've read this damn thing so much. Just sign up. I mean, I can't explain how good it is. Just sign up. We have so many people, hundreds of writing testimonials for it. And thank you all for doing it. Just, I've read this. I've done so many of these trades for it. And Mike made 58 grand in March. It's pretty wild. But we are doing the trade live together tomorrow too. So if you're new, it'll be a good day to get started. So get signed up now and get started. All right. Do you do the live trades only once per week? We usually have meet about once a week or once every other week to do it live. What time tomorrow? We should be meeting around 9:40. So we'll meet before 10 a.m. so we can be walking through everything by 10 a.m. and doing the trade. I thought it was less than that for 1 year. Manny, I don't control the price, so you would have to call. I'm not sure. I wish I did because I would give it everything away for free, but then I probably wouldn't be here.
Just knowing what we sold it for in the past, I know that that's a pretty good price for today.
Oh, there's
Actually,
oh, sorry. There's
no.
Shannon. Shannon says the trades are almost too simple. The trick is don't overthink it. That's true. That's why I always say walk away, don't stare at the computer or the phone. That's the best thing to do. Thank you. Even as a newbie, we try to be big on communication too, just point out everything we see throughout the day. Uh, oh, thank you for the kind words. Oh, thank you as well. Yes, and we do have lots of training and everything like that. What makes this credit spread work? Basically, you take, yes, Eastern time. So basically, you take, here, let me see if I can pull it up. All right, let me see if I could show this really quick, just so everyone can see. Let's all hold hands. So basically, this is how you do it. But again, you got to wait till 10 a.m. So we're a little bit above 10 a.m. today, right? So what you'll do at 10 a.m., you'll look at the market maker move. Okay. So you can see the market maker move right now is only 5 points. Why? Because it's 220. Okay. So it's only 5 points right now. So this morning, it was about 25 points. Okay. At 10 a.m. So it will give you these lines. This morning, we're about here. So all we did this morning was we did the SPX credit spread. And as long as the market doesn't go below 5360, so down here, the trade is 100% winner. So we just set up the market maker expectations and we sell a credit spread down here. So as the market could go up, down, or sideways, the trade makes money. You see today, we're already at 100% because the market makers don't think the market's going to go lower. So let's say we were doing a stock like, let's say AMD. What it's going to give us is the market maker move for AMD because it was dead low of the day. And since AMD has weekly options, the market makers are expecting AMD to go to 177 if bullish, or 171 if bearish. So that's the expectations that the market makers have set for every stock in the market. So all we're doing is we're selling a bull put credit spread at 10 a.m. And as long as we stay above, at the time, we were probably closer to like 166. So as long as we stay above 166, the trade is 100% profit. So pretty simple to do. And then you don't have to close it out. You don't have to do anything. I mean, literally you place it and don't look at it. I mean, it's you don't have to worry about assignment or expiration or the stock because since we do a cash index, there's lots of advantages. And I'll even show you the advantages. So CBOE, here, advantages of trading this way. I mean, again, this just comes from the goose's mouth itself. This is not like some, oh, my opinion. You could see mini contract, cash settled, unlike American options, which may be exercised, eliminating the risk of early assignment, potential tax savings,